Not for nothing. We're going to have to keep the Reverend on TV. He's good at this stuff. Hey, on today's Kidding with Kayla, we're talking about blaming the kids to get out of social events we don't want to go to.
I'm guilty of it, but you may want to be a little careful.
Breaking news, a new calculated study shows more and more parents are using their children as an excuse to get out of things they don't want to do. Now that we can't blame these, quote, unprecedented times as an excuse to be antisocial, I can confirm blaming a strict bed or nap time is effective when trying to leave an event early. If you're wanting to get out of the event entirely, you have a few options, but of course they are not without risk. If you pretend your kids are sick, your chances of them actually getting sick when you want to do something triple. If you claim you can't find a babysitter, more than likely one will magically appear because they're only available when you don't need them. And lastly, you can always claim your child is grounded for misbehaving, but you are risking a lecture from your more modern style parenting friends who don't believe in those kinds of methods. We'll continue investigating what parents are doing to avoid doing more things they don't want to do in the comment section. Back to you.
All right, be honest. Have you done it?
Yeah. Now, I don't know if this counts. Colton and I went to a baseball game and took a woman who I was dating. I'm using the term loosely.
I love this story already.
And she was driving us both bonkers. And the plan for the evening was actually I was going to return Colton to his mother, and then I was going to resume my date with the woman. And Colton and I made an executive decision that he was instead going to spend the night with me, and that I was not going to go back and resume my date with the woman.
Yeah.
And so we feigned illness together.
I love that.
Colton gagging in the background while I'm on the phone with the woman. Because he was 5. He was already a mature actor by that time. So
okay, so you both were sick at this point.
we were both, and we were acting together. So it was a team thing.
Can you do an impression of how?
Well, I was just really kind of cueing Colton to cough in the background. So it was, yeah. I'm not proud of this. And if we were in the, if we were
She's watching right now.
I know if we were in
That's what
Milwaukee, I would
happened.
not be telling this story because the whole thing with the woman ended badly.
I'm taking notes,
so,
George.
yeah,
I'm
right.
taking notes. So I do this, and it's honestly, it's not so much because I don't like the people. It's just I get in moods. I'm really tired. You know, sometimes I just don't feel like it. So it's convenient to have a kid to be like, oh, you know what? Can't find a babysitter.
Yeah.
But every time I say that, one miraculously appears.
Sure.
They offer. They're like, oh, my mom's babysitting my kids. Just bring him on over. I'm like, he's not feeling good. He's not feeling good. I don't know. It's not,
Well,
then you just end up having to tell the truth. Like, I honestly just don't want to leave the house.
You could also say, like, I need some time with my son tonight.
True.
And nobody's going to come down on you for that, right?
Good friends won't. Good friends won't.
Right. That's right.
Well, for more Kidding with Kayla, you can click the Kidding with Kayla tab on wishtv.com or follow me, Kayla Sullivan, on Facebook. You got to chime in on that comment section. They're always fun.